everyone, it's Wanda here, and welcome to my Let's Play of the first Fatal Frame game for the PlayStation 2. I'm super excited about this because I've been wanting to do this for so long, but of course I wanted to do it in HD and widescreen, but PCSX2 had some problems with, the mode that you use to upscale, but now it's all fixed, and I'm super excited to get started with this because I love this game. It's a very, very good classic survival horror game, and I actually think this one is the best in the series, even though most people think the second game is, but I actually found the second game kind of boring. Maybe I'll change my mind on a second playthrough, but, well, we're doing this for now, and I'm super excited. I am not going to use a costume, because if I do, then that'll start from clear data, and I will be more powerful than I want to be. But it says based on a true story. Yeah, based on the claim that one time someone went into a house that was supposedly haunted and disappeared, I guess. I don't understand why that needs to be the title screen. That's more of something you put on a poster, but...
I wonder how long it's been since my brother and I began to see things other people can't see.
And yes, that is totally the same voice actress who plays Jennifer in Clock Tower, and then she never did anything else. Strange.
My big brother, he was so sweet and kind. He was the only one I could open up to about these visions. After our mother died, he was my only family.
September 24th, 1986.
So this is Himuro Mansion.
This was called Project Zero in Europe and Zero in Japan. It's a pun. The Zero thing, at least.
My brother was in search of someone.
His personality.
Junsei Takamine, a famous novelist, and a man my brother was very indebted to, disappeared while researching a book. When he told me that he got a lead on Mr. Takamine's whereabouts, I felt uneasy, like he was going far away.
Himuro, intro. That's the name of the mansion, not, this guy.
The forbidden rituals of this area. It looks like Mr. Takamine was doing research into them. I wonder if his group is still here.
I guess I should look inside the mansion first. Only the intro is in black and white. Everything else is kind of muted in colors. Well, I'll talk about it later, but there's a box of film on the floor. Type 14 film. It's the weakest type of film. Camera controls 1. Camera controls 1. While holding the camera, press the circle button to take shooting stance. I mean, you're always holding the camera. And to enter Finder mode, you can take photos with the X or R1 button while in Finder mode. I highly recommend using the R1 button and not the X button, because you need your thumbs free to move the joysticks. And if you use X, then you'll have to take your fingers off of the joysticks, and there's a delay. And also R1's more like a real camera, button while in finder mode. While in finder mode, you can control the player's viewpoint with the left analog stick. Square button, move finder quickly, triangle button, turn around. Use the right analog stick to move around while in shooting stance. Enter the tutorial, blah blah blah. So you can move around while in shooting stance very slowly, but it does help a lot because you don't want to be completely stationary while a ghost is attacking you. There's an angry looking mask on the wall. There's a big mirror, but it only shows my own reflection. There's a board nailed to the door. Probably been there a while. I'll try another room. This isn't going to be a complete ghost capture list, but I am going to try to get all the ones I can. There's an old clock here. It's been stopped for a while. There are cobwebs. It's also like... In this version of the game, you don't even get points. Not this version. The first game, you don't even get points for hidden ghosts and non-violent ghosts. They're just collectibles, but you do get a reward for finding all of them, but that's if you find all of them.
This notebook, it's Mr. Takamine's. That was Mr. Takamine, so he did come here.
Shooting ghosts. Shooting ghosts. Hold up the camera with the circle button and press the shutter with R1 to attack ghosts. When the target is inside the circle, mystical power accumulates. The damage you inflict on the ghost goes up as you accumulate more power in the camera. Shutterbug moment. When you have the ghost in your viewfinder and the circle glows, take a shot. You can inflict heavy damage when you take a shot during a shutterbug moment. When it glows orange. Or red in the Xbox version. With this camera. This camera
has the power to expose things the normal eye can't see. I remember the incident from which I learned of its unique power to capture ghosts.
No flashback there, no telling us what just, oh, I remember when that happened, and he doesn't go to explain it. There is no possible way to catch that ghost. No possible way whatsoever. If someone tells you that that's not part of your ghost list, you can get 100% without catching that. And if someone tells you that they've caught the ghost right there, they are lying. There's no possible way. The door to the entrance is open, but I'm sure it was just closed a while ago. Ugh! Let's get through the door.
It's been 2 weeks since I last heard from my brother. But he left a note that led me to this place. I felt as though something was calling me here. Mafuyu.
The Strangling Ritual, first night.
My brother was here. What is this place? Did someone just...
Front door won't open, as if something is holding it. Seems sealed by a powerful force. Tried the entrance, but it wouldn't budge. I guess I'll have to look for another door. But you just got inside. Well, you know what? I'm a bit thirsty. I'm gonna go get some drink. Ah! I was just kidding. I was here the whole time. Well, I fast-forwarded it. That's about, I guess, 5 minutes of idle that starts to happen. You don't have a camera yet, so you can't take a picture unless it's on... Unless it's on your, like, second or third playthrough. There's a small piece of paper on the floor. It looks like a piece of a notebook. Research notes. September 12th. Now there's another rope. And another rope. Let's check what files we have, because there are some... No. We don't have anything yet. Never mind.
something happened to my brother?
You think? I picked up my brother's camera and notebook from the floor. Mom's old camera, my brother had this with him. I found a new note inside Mafia's notebook. Mafia's notebook, Himuro Mansion investigation. Himuro Mansion was once the home of a large landowner that controlled vast areas of land. You don't say! A landowner that controlled land? They also say that the site held some special significance that had to do with Shinto rituals of any religion, with Shinto rituals of the region. I couldn't find any detailed books about these Shinto rituals, though. The last master of the Himuro family line massacred his entire household. Later, another family that tried to live there disappeared. Because of incidents like these, nobody visits the mansion today, and it lies in ruins. Maybe that's why there aren't any accounts of the Shinto rituals, and why the exact location of the place isn't recorded anywhere. September 24th, I've had a bad feeling ever since I came to this mansion. I'm leaving notes in this notebook just in case anything happens to me. I've got to find Mr. Takamine and the others fast. I hope it's not too late. There are many other notes and news articles inside the notebook. I'm the only one shown reflected in the mirror. Who could that woman be? You could take a picture if you want, but it'll waste film. I mean, you can always get more. You can take all the pictures you want. You can always get more from going to a save point and clicking on film, but you can only carry 30 of those at a time. So it will only give you more film if you have less than 30. Right. What it said about the other research notes. August 20th. Mr. Takamine needs some background material for his next work. There's a book about Himuro Mansion by a certain folklorist, and I'm supposed to look for it. A book about Shinto rituals and legends from every part of the country. Author, Ryozo Munakata. Title unknown. August 22nd. I can't find the book, but I did some checking on the folklorist. I found out he moved into Himuro Mansion to do research on it, but after some certain event, he and his whole family disappeared. I couldn't find the book, but I found a news article from the period about it. It's a small missing person story, but it might be helpful as background material. September 10th, 11 a.m. It looks like the earthquake last month and the murders in the village have something to do with Himuro Mansion. This stuff is probably all going into Mr. Takamine's next book. He really seems to be into this subject matter. His output rate should be good. September 10th, 4 p.m. The entrance door is broken. What in the world did that happen? It won't open. I'll have to find another way out. September 11th. I haven't been feeling well since 2 nights ago. Actually, it's more like ever since Tomoe took my picture. What in the world does the rope in this photo mean, I wonder? September 12th. Now there's another rope. And another rope. September 10th, 1:10 p.m. There seem to be a few devices in this mansion that are engraved with old characters. When I asked Mr. Takamine about them, he said they correspond to numbers. I understand the first few. They're the old characters for the numbers 0 through 3, but I don't get the rest. They're characters that have the same readings as 4 through 9, but mean something different. 0, 4, 8, 1, 5, 9, 2, 6, 3, 7. I guess each one has a special meaning. I'll figure out the rest later. So that's not standard kanji. Even if you did know Japanese, you wouldn't be able to read those. They're outdated, so it's part of the puzzle, but it's pretty easy to tell what numbers they correspond to later on. There's a lion's mask on a chest of drawers. There is a medicine container near the ornamental lion mask that heals a little bit of health. Locked. I hear something on the other side of the door. Maybe someone's in there. I don't feel anybody's presence behind the sliding screen. This is what I'm talking about when I talk about good video game color palettes, because even though it seems bland, the color palette is mainly white, black, and red. And you can see that in Miku's clothes. and also in the environment. And it's nice because it's like a warm gray. And like warm browns, and it's good because I talk about this all the time, how in order to make a good horror game, you need good stimulating color palettes, and this game is very good at it. There's kind of a delay when she's on the stairs, because some of it is automatic, and like some of it is not when she goes upstairs and ladders. There's a box of film in front of the broken staircase. Camera controls 2. In Finder mode, you can see things that can't be seen with the naked eye. Try taking a photo if the controller vibrates or you hear strange noises. You have to have that blue glow around or it won't do anything. There seems to be a hidden door behind the folding screen. There's something on the floor. There's a small piece of paper on the chest. It looks like a news clipping. Late yesterday, a human body with no limbs was found in Himuro Mountain, located in the southern region of the prefecture. The body's hands, feet, and head were all torn off. The police is investigating the case as both a murder and accident. How could that possibly be an accident? The body has not been identified, but it is believed to be a man around the age of 30. The police is also taking into consideration the fact that a body, mutilated in the same manner, was found in the same location 15 years ago. Oh yeah, but it totally could be an accident, right? Two of that happening at once. I accidentally doubled. That one's hard to get because it goes right out of the cutscene and. Ritual. Ritual.
What was that?
I found a tape recorder in the closet. Tape recorder. An audio tape has been left inside the tape recorder.
September 9th, 5:40 p.m. The mansion was nowhere to be seen on the map, so we finally had to ask the locals how to find it.
Oh, poor you.
They told us that Himuro Mansion had been empty for several decades now. The same ones who told us where it was also warned us not to come here, which was quite disconcerting.
The voice acting in this game is like so incredibly bad that it loops right back around and becomes absolutely bone-chilling. It's amazing. Like, why, where have you both gone? Ah. Like that. It looks like a small mirror stand, but the mirror is missing. The door is locked. I saw it right there. Up. This one's always a pain. You got kick. Usually they have way more damage. I mean, way more HP. The camera began to glow with mystical power. The camera seal. Power-ups. About power-ups, you can acquire mystical power by damaging ghosts. Select camera from the menu screen, triangle button to access the power-up screen. You can unlock the seal on the camera with the accumulated mystical power and power-up. About auxiliary functions. When you unlock auxiliary function seal, you enable many special attacks. To use the enabled auxiliary function, press the L1 button while in a shooting stance. The number of auxiliary functions you can use is limited to the number of spirit stones in your inventory, so be frugal. Yeah, we are going to update all of our basic functions before even thinking about doing.
September 9th, 9:40 p.m. It seemed dangerous to walk through the mountain at night, so we decided to spend the night here and continue our work. I've been through several rooms already. Unlike the exterior, the interior is still in quite good shape. A little earlier, I thought I saw a white, shadowy figure of a woman in the hallway near the entrance. I'll keep track of such sightings and publish them in a later account.
Okay, I mean, cassettes didn't hold a ton of data, but you could totally hold more than 30 seconds of you talking, so bit of a waste. something shown in the photo. It looks like the lion mask near the sunken fireplace. Let's go check that out. Unless a, like, blue spirit appears, like you saw before, you have not driven that ghost yet. It's gonna come back. It can only be completely banished through story. So you'll most likely, with all the ghosts, have to fight multiple battles. There's something reflecting light inside the ornamental lion mask. Red hand mirror. I found a red hand mirror inside the ornamental lion mask. I got the red hand mirror. This game's so good at making you feel dread. Like, whenever you progress, you know that when you're gonna go back to the place, there's gonna be something waiting for you. There's nothing there. Is the ghost just playing a prank on me? Oh, I thought it was gonna be a boss fight, so I... You know, that's what I don't like about, like, the filament. It glows orange whether or not the ghost is violent or not. But in other games, it glows blue when you, are finding a non-violent ghost or, like, a hidden ghost or something. There's a box of film underneath the window. Save that. You will be using Type 14 film for almost everything. Wait.
It's that person I just saw. The ropes.
That's a weird Instagram filter. Editor's photo. I can see the faint shadows of ropes on the man's neck, arms, and legs. I got a small key from the drawer. Too close. There's something shiny where the ghost once stood. The mysterious stone enhances the camera's power. Oh, we can upgrade the camera more. Not because of the stone, that's for other stuff. So we captured the ghost. I think. Did we? Or not? I forget. There's an old book written in charcoal ink on the shelf underneath the urn. Research scrap. Secret rituals of the Himuro family. Many rituals and customs have been passed down through generations of the Himuro family. Most of them are lost. The only things we have left now are some documents that record these rituals as a legend. Hardly any of the oral history remains. This is because all Himuro family members are dead, and those who were close to the family have kept quiet about the ritual. One ritual in particular, performed on December 13th, is shrouded in mystery. People who lived near the mansion stayed inside on that particular day, and even now it is considered bad luck to leave the windows open on that date. I can only assume that this is due to the cruel nature of the ritual, but the truth remains unknown. An audio tape with a red label. It's labeled Research 1.
September 10th, 10:20 a.m. We discovered some disturbing photos in a chest of drawers. Could these be the folklorist's children mentioned in Koji's notes? The photo is quite old and shows some kids playing tag. In the corner of the photo, there's a faint image of a young girl in a white kimono. Her finger is pointed this way, and her eyes look as if she's making some silent accusation.
You took the cookie. There are several pieces of paper on the shelf. They look like part of a red notebook. August 20th. It seems a folklorist named Ryoso Munakata was studying about the various rituals passed down at Himuro Mansion. He supposedly left a book of research, but I can't find it anywhere. I wonder if there's a copy in the library somewhere. August 30th. I still can't find the book. I'll have Koji Ogata from the editing department do a search for it. I doubt he'll be able to find it, though. Why did the camera do that? That's freaking me out. There's a small door here, but it's nailed shut. I can't open it. That restores 1/3 of your health, so I wouldn't use it until your health gets down 1/3. I mean, not At least by 1/3. Not... Don't wait until your health is... Oh. A library. There's a roll of film inside the closet. Nice.
My instincts told me not to. There are rock marks on my body. Just like Koji.
There are several pieces of paper on the floor. It looks like part of a notebook. August 27th. The more I find out about Himuro Mansion, the creepier it gets. I'm sure it's the perfect subject matter for Mr. Takamine's next book, but to be perfectly honest, I don't like this assignment one bit. It gives me a bad feeling. There's no way I want to go to that mansion, but it's my job, right? I guess I'll have to go, and I wouldn't want to waste the chance to work with Mr. Takamine just because of a little bit of uneasiness either. It doesn't help I have this sixth sense for the supernatural either. There's such a thing as knowing too much sometimes. The same size as the first floor hallway mirror. What did the woman in the mirror mean? Thick fog. The door is stuck fast. Who lit the candle? Who's going around lighting this abandoned mansion with candles?
Mafuyu. Wait.
Every time someone goes around the corner in a classic survival horror game, you lose them. There are several pieces of paper on the floor. It looks like part of a notebook. September 10th, 8 p.m. I clearly saw the image of a woman in front of the mirror near the entrance. She had long hair and a white kimono. There were ropes tied to her arms and legs, and she dragged them along when she walked. I think I heard Koji talk about something like that too. There's something very wrong about this mansion. That restores more health. Then herbal powder medicine. Something is wrapped around the handle. It won't move. It looks like hair. Ew. The mystery of the Rope Maiden. Among the few documents found on the ritual, mention of the Rope Shrine Maiden is made many times. Her arms, legs, and neck are bound by 5 ropes. However, no documents discuss the role she plays in the ritual. One theory is that she is a sacrificial lamb, but I find it hard to believe that such a cruel ritual was practiced. Get back! Let's go over here first. On the night of the 3rd, the police received a report that 4 children failed to return home after 9 p.m. There is an old superstition in the surrounding villages about children being snatched away by ghosts, and some villagers indeed suspect that this is what has happened to the 4 kids. There is an old scroll among the fallen candles. Strangling ritual. This is important. Strangling ritual. On the 13th day of the 12th month, a maiden cut off from the outside world for 3,669 69 long days shall be torn apart to provide power to the rope.
He's trying to say something. Something important.
There are several pieces of paper on the shelf. They look like part of a red notebook. September 11th, 6:30 a.m. I saw that woman in the white kimono again. She's trying to tell me something. She knows I have this special sense for ghostly things. The woman's name is Kirie, so it's Kirie, huh? I shouldn't get any closer than this. I don't want to get any closer. I'm scared. There's a box for a mortuary, tablet, and bone remains among the candles. The owner's? The owner's bone remains, or... Get a mysterious feeling from door. Must be sealed by talisman. I talk strange now. Some other place shows in the photo. I wonder if there's something there. There's an old scroll on the bare ground. 5 stones document. Give thanks to the 5 gods' protection. Place the stone representing the 5 mirrors in the correct location. The door is closed fast. Himuro family crest. It's probably unlocks the door, but it's broken. There are several pieces of paper on the floor. It looks like part of a notebook. Black notebook scrap. September 13th, 9:30 a.m. We found Ogata's body. His head, hands, and feet were strangled off. What happened to him is just like the strange deaths that occurred here long ago. There was a photo of Ogata near him. In it, there was something that looked like ropes on his neck, arms, and legs. I wonder if it has anything to do with the rope shrine maidens in the legends around here, the girls that had ropes tied to their neck, arms, and legs too. September 13th, 12:10 p.m. Tomoe is acting strangely. She's been mumbling nonsense all morning, something about ropes and mirrors. I can't blame her for going to pieces, though, after seeing what happened to Ogata. Let me save. I just thought going to pieces because their limbs were all strangled off. There are buttons with characters. This device must open the door. There's engraving underneath, but it's gouged. Can only read some. I can just barely make out. The Shinto ritual, strangling, and held on the day of from the gouged out works. Okay. So these are all the characters that represent numbers. The outdated characters. But it's kind of easy to tell what they are. It starts from the top, 0. And then counterclockwise, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the hints we just got refer to the strangling ritual document, which said on the 13th day of the 12th month. So 1, 3, 1, 2. Easy, right? In the corner of the room is an old suit of armor. I feel a powerful presence from the back of the room. The strong, ghostly sense has disappeared. Old news article. The girl, who has been missing for 3 days in the Himuro mountain area and rumored to have been snatched away by ghosts, has been found by a local man. She's fatigued but in good health. The police plan to wait for her recovery and ask her about the other 3 children. The girl's parents have also been missing the day after her disappearance. The police is looking for a foster home for the girl. What, they've only been missing for a little bit and they're already looking into a foster home? Climbing ladders in this game is automatic. You don't even, have to press up, but she's so slow. Thought there was something there, guess not. Wait a minute. Oh, no, I can't step out onto that. Wrong place. This probably goes without saying, but don't put your controller down. You have to pause if you're gonna go anywhere. Because if you, like, stay idle for a while, ghosts might spawn on top of you and attack you and kill you. No more talisman. The force that was holding the door shut is gone. So that's how you unlock doors in this game. Mostly. It's fun. Oh no, it's almost time for that part. Some other place shows in the photo. There are several pieces of paper on the floor. It looks like part of a notebook. Black notebook scrap. September 13th, 3 p.m. Tomoe's condition is getting worse and worse. She can't stop shaking and she keeps mumbling the same words over and over. I don't know if what's happening is anything supernatural or not. But in any case, I think we'd better leave as soon as possible. You think? Tomoe is in such bad shape she can't even move. I guess I'll have to look for a way out of here myself. Even if we waited for help, I doubt anyone would ever come looking for us. Some other place shows in the photo. Dolls in horror games, that's always a good sign. The funniest thing is, like, I don't know if it's in the first game, but in the third game you find a doll, and if you examine it at different points in the game, the hair has grown, and people are like, oh my god, it's a ghost. But no, that's just a type of doll in Japan. They have dolls whose hair actually grows. There's an audio tape on the shrine staircase. It is, however, scary if the hair, like, keeps growing. That's scary. An audio tape with red label. It's labeled Research 2.
September 11th, 8:16 p.m. We looked all over the mansion, but we still couldn't find Koji. While true that this mansion is huge, I'm certain we would have found him by now. Could we have already left? He's been saying something about more ropes since we took some photos yesterday.
The door is closed fast. Himuro family crest is probably unlocks the door, but it's broken. Oh, a beautiful stone polished to a mirror-like finish. It possesses strange powers. That will save your life once. And restore all your HP to multiple, but you can only carry one at a time, so it's annoying. A stone monument stands here. Maybe it's some kind of tombstone? How is she still breathing? You can't gasp when you're being strangled. There is an audio tape at my feet.
September 12th, 9 a.m. I found Koji. His death was just like the one in the mountain village. His head and limbs were severed. I can't believe what's happening.
The garden lantern in the photo is lit. It's lit! I put the photo in my file. Something is reflecting the light. You are already carrying the maximum number. So I'll just use my stone mirror as fast as possible and then come back for that one. Holy shit. God, it's almost time, isn't it? A doll with long hair and a white kimono. It's roped off with sacred ropes. Worship? Ugh. Any Japanese dolls on a red mat. They're wearing beautiful kimonos. They look expensive. No, it's gonna grab my ankles. Mind the floor. Stop hiding. Red notebook scrap. September 12th, 1:45 p.m. My sixth sense is telling me some children are playing here. I can't see them, but they keep calling to me. Are they playing tag or hide and seek, maybe? They might be the children in that photo. September 12th, 4:30 p.m. There were human heads in the room, so many of them. They were cut off by the Himuro family master. They were all trying to tell me something. I never should have come here. I should have trusted that sixth sense of mine. Oh, you didn't even see it fall? That wasn't as scary. This is Broken Neck. I don't think it does. You would die instantly from a broken neck like that. It's easy, it just freaks me out. There's a little bit of oil left inside. It has J. Takamine engraved on the back. There are several pieces of paper on the floor. It looks like part of a notebook. September 14th, 10 a.m. That woman that Tomoe called Kirie looked just like the descriptions of the rope shrine maiden in the legends, and there's a strong resemblance, too, between the way Tomoe and Ogata died and the manner of the deaths in the folklore. So that woman in the rope shrine maiden, is she... I put the piece of notebook in my file. A mirror like the one at the entrance. Maybe the mirrors in this mansion mean something. Maybe the mirrors in this mighty mansion might mean something. This mysterious mighty mansion. There's in the mountains. There's a small piece of paper on the ground. Looks like a very old news article. The girl who has been found after 3 days of mysterious disappearance has been adopted. Mr. Hinasaki, a close friend of Mr. Ryozo Munakata, also missing, will adopt the girl. The girl's parents were missing even after she returned, so the police were looking for a foster home or adoptive family. The girl does not remember anything from her disappearance, and the 3 other children are still missing. So Hinasaki's Miku's name. In case you didn't remember. The legend of the Holy Mirrors, the mirrors of the 5 gods. The holy mirrors held in 5 shrines in this region are most commonly known as the mirrors of the 5 gods. The legend tells that the 5 gods, before leaving this land, created these mirrors as a means of protecting the village. Some legends mention another mirror. The story is that all 5 mirrors were used together in a ritual to fend off a huge disaster. Whether this was the calamity or not is not known. It is not known whether the ritual mentioned above is related in any way to the one performed by the Himuro family, but there is a correlation of the mirrors. However, the actual existence of the legendary Holy Mirror, one complete mirror, has not been confirmed, and it is not known what the legend is based on. Red notebook scrap. The mirror is breaking. Smash. A broken mirror. People on the floor all over the mansion. So many people. All those people. What are they running from? And then, at the end, with such desperate looks on their faces. Something's coming this way from deep within the mansion. A coldness. It's colder than anything I've ever felt. I don't know anymore if this is a dream or real. This place is called the fish tank room, although I can't even start to guess why because there are no fish tanks in here. There's just something at my feet. See? Fish tank room. Why? There's no possibility of falling here, by the way. But it does make it difficult to walk around during the boss. Tomoe finally wants to play. Finally. Finally. There is something on the ground where the ghost stood. Tape 4.
Since we met that girl, I've seen many strange visions. All the ghosts in the mansion howl and scream at me. I don't think they'll ever let me out of this mansion. I don't even know how long I can hold on to my sanity. Anyway, I'm leaving this tape. If ever someone listens to this, please tell me what has happened to me. But still, I hope it's just a dream.
Wait, if something happens to you, you want someone to tell you what happened to you, but you'd be dead. So that's what happened to you. And how are they supposed to tell if you're dead? Monk into dark. Not in the dark, into dark. There are several pieces of paper on the floor. It looks like part of a notebook. A little girl in a white kimono keeps pleading to me. I can't keep my mind focused, but her voice rings in my head and won't leave. But what does she want me to do for her? I can't even get out of this mansion anymore. Broken, 5 pieces, the mirror. Tell Mr. Takamine the way to break the curse. Another one of these things. There are buttons with characters. This device must open the door. There's engraving underneath, but it's gouged. Can only read some. I can just barely make out. The chosen maiden and purifies from the gouged out words. Wait a minute. I only remember this because yeah, before we open the door, we gotta do something. Well, we don't gotta, but there's a ghost we can go back and get. I don't really understand why I'm doing this because I'm not gonna collect all of the ghosts, but I guess I can at least show you one that you can find. Oh, I guess I missed it. Oh, well, if you go back to the rubble room at one point, there'll be something there. But regardless, we should backtrack a little, because we got that lighter. Then we can move on. There is something inside the top part of the garden lantern. A stone with a strange character carved into it. The reverse side has a plug. What? What the? You're easy. It looks like that photograph had some ghosting. That's just one of the fights that can... I guess all fights are technically boss fights, but some just randomly appear like that. I recommend fighting them. Most of them. The easy ones for spirit power. And we have another fight. Well, that wasn't much of a fight. Why was it rolling up the stairs? How is that possible? It's freaky. Oh god, look at the color. Red, black, white. The Chosen Maiden impurifies. On the same Strangling ritual scroll we found, it said that, 12th day, 13th day, 12th month, but then the other number that was in red was 3669. 1, 2, 3, 6, 6. I need more type 14. No. Ah, there was someone at the window. Missed it. Blue tape.
September 12th, 3:20 p.m. I know this sounds crazy, but there's something here besides us.
It's
in
being
this
invaded
mansion.
by the other world.
I've seen it myself.
A world of someone's
It was a
nightmarish
woman
delusions
in a
come to
white
life.
kimono. Something is definitely happening here. Have we unknowingly awakened something? Or perhaps we've been lured here to die?
Tell him what?
What the hell? Well, I guess I can pick up another mirror now. Sorry, I'm doing so badly. Why am I doing so badly on this one? Oh my god, that's so fast! I'm gonna get a 0 shot on you if it kills me. I was just thinking, hey, I should start doing badly so that I meant to do that. I have another stone mirror to use. Holy shit! What the fuck? Yeah, you wasted 2 of mine. But I meant to do it. Seriously, I did. I did. You know, I'm gonna go back and get the mirror before anything else. September 14th, 8 p.m. In the materials Tomoe gathered for me, there's a paragraph about 5 pieces of mirror passed down through the Himuro family for generations. These pieces were said to seal off the Hell Gate and protect the region from a great disaster. They might have something to do with the current hellish situation. 5 holy mirrors in shrines around the area all broke in a small earthquake the other day. When I heard about it, it gave me the idea for the next work of mine. I think it brought a news article about it with me, but when I came here, it says there were only 5 holy mirrors in existence. But according to some legend, there is another, the true holy mirror. The folklorist also mentioned this in his research documents, the ones I found here in the mansion. I think I dropped the research documents somewhere when I was trying to escape that cursed woman. Here are my theories. I think that the 5 mirrors that were destroyed in the earthquake the other day had the role of watching over the true holy mirror. I don't think it was the earthquake that broke the 5 holy mirrors in the shrines. I think it was a signal that the seal on the Hellgate that the Himuro true holy mirror provides had broken for some reason. The 5 mirrors were trying to warn us. Any ghosts want to fight me on my way back? There, I'm good. We're back. Wait, why did it teleport me? Was there something on the path? Oh, it didn't really. Fuck. It was like...
Just one more. Just one more Buddha statue. And the holy mirror will be.
It reacted. Do I match the carvings to the characters, maybe? There's a big mirror at the shrine. I wonder if it means anything special. There is an audio tape on the pedestal. Fused. There are 4 Buddha statues and some kind of pedestal in front of a small shrine.
She's the last maiden.
I mean...
Is she the one causing this disaster? All of those earlier deaths? Koji, Tomoe, all of them? Am I the next to die? The rope shrine maiden ritual, as told of in legend. Both arms, legs, and the neck. It is said when all 5 have been marked, the curse is complete. Ropes are beginning to appear on my photo. I'm running out of time.
What are you looking at? Is it time to use some type 32? I mean 37? I was just trying to get out of here, because... fighting it inside isn't a good idea. Trying to fight it inside the temple is not a very good idea at all. Some Shinto gate somewhere shows in the photo.
Last Buddha statue is at the Shinto gate.
I'm about to go to the shrine deep within Himuro Mansion, where they say a piece of the true holy mirror is kept. The curse has already left its mark on my 4 limbs. There's no escaping it. About the only thing left now that I can do is try to reseal the Hell Gate. It's my last hope. I've already found 4 of the Buddha statues. I need to get to a piece of the mirror, and I've managed to find an old document that tells of the location of the 5th statue. Make observance to the Buddha at the base of the large gate, so that the souls of the piteous maidens can reach up to the heavens. Why was there a quote there? If all goes well, no one will ever have to read these notes, and I can use them toward the content of my next book. In closing, I would like to thank my assistant and my partner, Tomoe Hirasaka. If it weren't for the words she left with me, I wouldn't have been able to complete this, my final work. If I don't return, please give her a decent burial. Signed, Junsei Takamine, September 15th. Another Buddha statue appears in the row of Buddha statues. Didn't use it, did I? There is a hidden door at the base of the Shinto gate. There's something inside it. Headless Buddha. The head is damaged and painted in red like blood. There is something written on the paper the Buddha statue was wrapped in. 5 Buddhist document. Bury the rope maiden's spirit. Place the 5 Buddha with her damaged limbs. I put the Buddha statue with the damaged head between the other 4 Buddha statues. The pedestal opened and revealed a 3x3 grid of holes. A row of Buddha statues appears above the row of holes in the pedestal. It's a pretty easy puzzle right here. Not only is it obvious, but they just showed you the arrangement.
Is this the holy mirror? It's just a piece of it.
If you take a picture, nothing happens, by the way.
The rope? No.